Hello, hello. So most people just use the default settings when they create a new world. I never do that anymore because I think it's fun to play around with the settings. So this is the settings that I mostly use right now. So you go into single player and create new world. And most people just leave it like this and create new world. I'm not going to do that. So change the name. This will be my player name, then underscore, and then the Minecraft version that I created the world in, and currently it's 1.12.2. No commas or whatever. And I played this game since 2011 in May, and I'm super bored with playing survival. I'll never play that anymore, so I changed this to creative. And of course you can leave it like this, but I'm going to more world options here, and I'm always using the same seed so that I know that the world will look the same. Generate structures on, so that's villages, dungeons, etc., and other monuments and whatnot. Allow cheats on, so that I can actually use commands. Bonus chests, I changed that to on, and you see that when I actually create the world or enter the world. Then you have the world type set to default right now. You have a couple of options here. Default, of course, super flat. This is a completely flat world. Large biomes, they are like super big. I think they are 4 times larger or something. Then you have amplified. Yeah, that's kind of funny. Exactly, just for fun. And of course I tried all of this, but right now I really like the customized world type. And after that you actually click on this customize button, and you get 4 pages of settings. This is the first page. And here you can set the sea level. I set it to default, 63. And I'm not fond of running around in caves or strongholds or whatever, so I actually turn that off. I want a world without any caves or holes in the ground. So strongholds, no. Mine shafts, no. Ocean monuments, yes, because I want to build a guardian farm, so I need the ocean monuments for that. Ocean temples, as some people call it. Ravines. Ravines are those huge cracks in the ground. They are pretty deep. No thank you. I can actually leave this as default because I'm actually going to turn dungeons off. So just biomes all, yes. River size default, yes. Caves, no. Villages, yeah, I would like that actually because I need villagers. Temples, I guess they mean jungle temples. So yes, I want those. Woodland mansions, yes. Uh, the dark oak, forest. You have those mansions there, and I want those. Dungeons, no thank you. Water lakes, and with water lakes they mean the small lakes underground. They don't mean the water lakes on the surface. Those are still there, but these water lakes are underground. I don't want those either. Same thing with lava lakes. You can have them, they will show up on the surface but not underground, so no, thank you. I don't want lava lakes underground. And of course no lava oceans. If you turn this to yes, all the oceans will be lava instead of water. And I will keep the kind of default biome size here. You can of course change that by change the slider. So this is the first page. So right now I basically turned off all the caves, mine shafts, strongholds. So there will be no holes in the ground. So next page. Here you can change settings for, you know, how much, for example, dirt should spawn. Stuff like that, and which height they can spawn as well. Same thing with gravel and granite. So if you don't want granite, you can completely just set that to minimum. Same thing with diorite or andesite. But what I'm going to change here is actually the ores. You see coal ore, iron ore, gold ore, redstone, and further down you have lapis and diamonds as well. So what I change here is that you see it says spawn size. And if I turn the slider to the max, you see it says 50. So I keep this to half, so it will be 25. Spawn tries, maximum is 40. I set that to maximum. And I also choose to have all the ore below sea level. So sea level is 63. So I set the max height to 61 actually, so it will be underneath. So 61. Minimum height 0. So the coal ore can spawn between level 0 and 61. And I will have the same settings for all the ores. So the iron ore 25, maximum tries, and max height 61. Same thing with the min height 0. So gold ore, same thing here. 25, 40, and bump it up to level 61. Redstone ore, so 25, maximum height 61. Diamond ore, same thing here, 25. Spawn tries 1. Set that to max. Same thing, max height. Set that to 61. And lapis, last one here. And you see center height, says here 16. I set it to 0. Spread height 61. And of course, spawn tries 40. Then of course you have a bunch of other settings here. I don't touch this because it can really mess up the world generation really bad. Same thing here. I don't change anything. Keep it as default. So that's the last page. So the only pages I change are this, the first page and the second one, to change the ores. And then when you're done, you just click down or done here, done button. And I click just done here. And now I can actually create the world. And it will create the world with these options that I just have. So I'm going to show you how it will look like. And it might take a little while here. So yeah, this is now a world. Looks completely normal. The only kind of change, or I know for a fact if I go over here, I know this world really, really well. For example, over here, this mountain area, I know there is supposed to be a huge ravine right over here, but it's now actually filled in. There's no ravines. And if I go into game mode 3, and you can see if I go underneath ground, you can see there's nothing. No caves, no nothing. It's just completely empty. So that's kind of a fun little thing here with this world. There are no caves. There are no sort of strongholds or whatever. So yeah. Let's see where I am. Should be looking at north. So I should actually go east. So yeah, it's kind of fun to play around with. So the overworld is perfectly normal. But as I said, underground is completely different. Same thing, you can't see any coal ore above here. I know there are supposed to be a couple of ores here normally, but there's no ore at all above ground. So I can actually show you if I go into just creative mode again, and if I dig down here a little bit, I should have, yeah, you see I already got gold, and here's diamond, and that's level 56. So yeah, right away you see how it didn't really dig that far down. I already hit diamonds. So yeah, there's more diamonds here. They are also kind of big. So yeah, a lot of stuff. So it's kind of fun to play around with. Here's some coal. But yeah, so that's how it will work. You got a lot more ore. So yeah, so that's that. See you later.